Let's talk about the aspect of interest rate. The interest rate of holders was, I would say, it was high. It's been coming down by basis of points recently, actually. So interest rates and loan terms, let's look at that. Let's talk about that. When it comes to interest rates have significant impact on the cost of your borrowing, and they've been fluctuating in recent years, actually. Rising interest rate, just like I said earlier on, that the interest rates have been high, which makes it costly to finance your deal. But that doesn't necessarily mean the end of profitability for you, depending on what your numbers are saying. It doesn't really mean that your deal is dead in the water. In the emerging market of Texas, you need to factor in some aspect of the interest rates, the loan terms, and even when you're evaluating potential deals, actually, you got to look at those aspects of things. While higher rates might increase your costs, these market often offer high long-term return due to their growth potential. Actually, sometimes it may just be the long term that you want to look at, the appreciation, the growth, the forecast. Make sure your numbers are pretty good in the long term. So even with the high interest rate, as long as your numbers will forecast profitability in the future. Even with high financing costs, your investment could still yield substantial profit in the years to come. So I would pretty much, focus on the number. Usually, in real estate, you actually know where you're going before you start. And what I'm trying to say is that, you must know your exit strategy before you acquire your deal. You must get impact on the cost of your borrowing, and know exactly what are your forecasts, what are your numbers, what is it going to be in terms of equity appreciation, in terms of the back-end disposition. However it might be, you must make sure you understand that aspect of things before you get into your deal. So the factoring in of high interest rate really may not necessarily matter, depending on how you look at things in terms of numbers. When shopping for a loan, actually, it's essential. Make sure you compare rates, rate terms and condition. Look for financing options that provide flexibility in case the market condition kind of shifts or turns on you. And consider refinancing option also too, if you can lock in something like your lower rate later on down the road also too. Let's look at some key takeaways in what we just discussed. Rising interest rate will impact financing cost for your deal, but emerging markets in Texas will still offer strong investment potential. Pretty much, evaluating loan terms carefully and looking for flexibility in your financing agreements are key takeaway in what we just talked about right now.